Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Today I get to do something I always look forward to filming, and that's a little bit of a summary of some recent skincare purchases I'm already in love with. All of these products are recent additions to my skincare routine, but they've become instant holy grails. I like to periodically sit down and film this style of content because I think it's a little bit more free-flowing, a little bit more chatty, and just allows me to share with you why I think these products are absolutely wonderful and I can recommend them for your own skincare routine. We have a little for something for everyone in today's video, but most of these products are priced at the drugstore, and I'm all about that. We don't need to overpay for our skincare anymore, and these products will deliver fantastic results at a fraction of the cost of some of the bougie and luxury options. I want you to sit back, relax as we talk some new skincare I'm loving. Now, I want to keep this short, sharp, and to the point. I've got a lot of products to get through, and you guys are always roasting me to filth for the length of my introductions, so I'm going to kind of rein it in just a little bit. So just a quick reminder to say, if you haven't already, if you could reach out and give this video a big thumbs up and a like, it's a great way of supporting me in the channel, and I'm always so grateful for each and every one of you that just takes that small moment out of your day to like the content I create here on the channel. I'd love to know what the recent purchase has been in terms of your own skincare routine and what your thoughts are on it, so sound off in the comments section below. But in true Mad About Skin style, let's cut that waffle and just delve straight on in. And I've got quite an eclectic mix of products to get through today, so I was kind of sat here thinking, how do I kind of pull this together with some sort of running order? And I guess the best place to start, the start of our skincare routine, with a good cleanse. And there's a couple of cleansers I want to call out. First up, this is the Garnier Micellar Purifying Jelly Water. Now, this is another addition to the baffling array of micellar waters that Garnier now have. Be mindful, I always say this, when brands have a really popular product and then they bring versions of that out to kind of capitalize on that, I always buy the original. The original is always best. Despite me knowing this, I still buy each and every version of the Garnier one when it's launched to kind of put it through its paces. I don't know why I do that, because they always underwhelm. With the exception of this, I was actually really impressed with this product, and I think if you have a super oily skin type, this could work really well for you. So it's micellar water, but it's in a thicker consistency. I don't know if that picks up on camera. It's more of a jelly. I'd say it's got the texture of like a snail mucin serum. Not my favourite, but I think in a cleanser it's slightly better. This then goes onto the skin and cleanses like a traditional micellar water. It's got those micelles, which are little beads of oil that do that cleansing for you. In here you've also got salicylic acid and charcoal. The salicylic acid is what's doing the heavy lifting. It'll go into the pore, flush it out, prevent breakouts, and prevent some of the blackheads and congestion that we might get. If you use it consistently, I definitely think this will pay dividends to congested skin. The one thing I'm going to call out though is this does have some denatured alcohol in here, which is really rare for micellar water and will strip and dry dryness prone skin. If you're super oily like me, this will be amazing for the summer months because it'll just keep everything matte that little bit longer, but probably not the option for you if you've got blackheads and dry skin, just not for a standard salicylic acid serum. But I was really impressed with this, and I think it's a nice addition to the Garnier micellar range. A couple of other cleansers to quickly call out are these two. This is the Krave Beauty Makeup Rewind Transforming Jelly Oil Cleanser. Now, the reason I'm really enjoying this is the texture. It cleanses pretty much as well as a standard oil cleanser, so there's nothing revolutionary there, but the texture is really nice. It goes on like a gel and then kind of melts on the skin to a really nice oil. If, like me, you're a bit messy when you cleanse and the oil gets everywhere, it runs down your arm, it's on your shirt, it stains everything, use this because it's just easier to apply. I find that I use less of the product, so I don't mind paying a little bit more because I can be more precise with the amount I apply, and it gives a really nice and effective cleanse. Beautiful blend of different oils, and I'd say whilst this is probably the most expensive of the products I'm mentioning today, a little does go a long way, and I definitely think I'll repurchase this one once this one runs out, and I'll probably get like 8 months worth of use out of it. So yes, loving that one. And then finally for the cleansers, this is the Clarifying Cleansing Powder by JunoSkin. Now I'm putting aside my frustration with, brands have these seals, these little tabs that are like tamper-proof tabs, so when you get them home you know that no one's been in your product before you. Love that. However, when they don't tamper-proof the bottom, it kind of is a bit pointless because you can't break your way into here, but you can just open the bottom, tamper with it, then put it back, and you'd never know. So I think more thought needs to go into that, and this packaging is a bit flimsy, but actually the product in it is really good. So this is a rice-based enzyme cleansing powder. I'm all about this, particularly for traveling when you might not want to have a load of liquids. You can travel with this, super convenient. It kind of exfoliates and it'll cleanse at the same time, which is the main reason I love it. In summer, I do like a bit of manual exfoliation. I know scrubs get a really bad reputation, and I would never go for anything abrasive, but something light like this that just gives a little bit of manual exfoliation I think can work really well to kind of just bring your glow game on point. It cleanses really nicely too, and all around this is one of my favourite cleansers of the moment. Now, I don't actually have any toners, so let's just skip those and go straight on to serums. And the first one I want to call out is this, the Beauty Bay Overnight Mask. Love, love, love this product. It combines two of my favourite ingredients, salicylic acid and azelaic acid. Game changers if you have oily, acne-prone skin like me, but also can work really well if you've got a dry skin type, but also some congestion there that you want to tackle. This is amazing, and you wake up having applied it the night before with much clearer complexion. Any blemishes you do have are diminished. Over time, it just eats away at those blackheads and congestion, and I think it's a really nice addition to your skincare routine that I'd maybe use like 2 or 3 times a week. I love azelaic acid. If you want to know the reasons why, I covered it in a very recent video which I'll link up there, but I think that combination with azelaic and salicylic acid is why this just works so well. It's also a fraction of the cost of a very similar product, which is this, the Eyes of Skin Promise Keeper Blemish Sleeping Facial, ridiculously long name, and it comes with a high price point. They're not the exact same products, but I find you get very similar outcomes if you use them regularly in your skincare routine, and this cost me like £4 versus this, which is 70. So it's like a no-brainer, and I love this product so much. I've also fallen in love with this. This is the Bubble Daydream Serum. Now, this is kind of like an all-in-one serum that has ceramides. You've got some great calming and soothing ingredients in here. You've got a vitamin C, which is going to like boost the glow, the radiance of the skin. You've got some niacinamide. It's like a one-stop shop. So if you are having a super busy day, you want a serum that kind of does it all, I think this Bubble one could work really well. Look at that packaging. It's like summer-ready perfection, which I love. It comes in a really nice, easy-to-dispense pump, and I find a little will go a long way as well. So whilst again it's not like super drugstore unaffordable, I find that you use it so sparingly and you get great results even with that sparing application. It does last quite a long time. I absolutely love this, and this was really kindly sent to me by Stephanie, who's a fantastic friend and subscriber here on the channel. So big thank you to Stephanie, because it can be a little tricky to get here in the UK, but don't worry, it is worth fighting to get your hands on this product because it has a texture like no other. It just glides onto the skin. It feels so smooth, and it leaves you feeling, if you can see that, it's like a milky gel. It just feels like a cloud on the skin, which is the main reason that I think in these warm summer months, a serum like this that does it all but doesn't weigh the skin down is an absolute holy grail. Now let's come on to some moisturizers and SPFs before I want to end on some eye and some lip products. So the SPF that I'm using at the moment and really loving is actually this one. This is the Klairs All Day Airy Sunscreen. Didn't actually expect to enjoy this one as much as I did. Not a huge fan of Klairs as a brand. I think they've got a bit of a past, and I don't think their products ever have really worked that well for me. However, I always approach things with an open mind, and whilst I thought this probably isn't going to be my favourite sunscreen, I actually really enjoy it. The only thing I'm going to call out is it comes with a relatively high price point, so I think once this is done, I'll probably switch back to the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, which offers very similar texture and application, but a lower price point, and I think is more hydrating than this one. However, if you like Klairs as a brand and you're looking to try their sunscreen, I definitely think it would work. It doesn't leave any ashiness or white cast on the skin. I know I probably haven't put enough on there to see, but you can get the picture there. It's not deadpan matte, but it's not super glossy either. It's kind of that satin finish that I think appeals to an awful lot of people, and I really like. It's not quite good enough to tempt me away from my Beauty of Joseon Rice Relief, but it's a really nice option if you want to try something new. Definitely would recommend it. In the moisturiser category, there's this. This is an oldie but a goodie. Do you remember Bio Oil, which hit the market like 10 years ago and everyone went mad for it? It was like scars, stretch marks, use Bio Oil. It smelled a little bit perfumed for my taste, but people got some great results from it. Well, the original Bio Oil is still going strong, but this was on sale in Boots, so I picked it up. This is their Dry Skin Gel, which actually, if I can show you that, it's a gel-oil hybrid. It's really weird and difficult to explain. I don't know if you can see that in there. So you put a tiny amount on, and it definitely is in like a gel, sticky gel form. You then apply it to the skin, and it kind of melts down into a really nice oil-based moisturizer, and it is so rich, nourishing, and the ingredients are phenomenal. I think using this on like the dry knees, elbows, ankles, anywhere where you just have dry skin that you can't really get on top of, I think this could work really well. I wouldn't use it on the face because it would be a bit thick and occlusive, and it does have some lavender oil in here, which gives a really nice like evening scent to it, but that's not going to be for everyone. But top tip, if you're in the UK or Ireland and go to a Boots, go and grab one of these. The 200ml is £20, but they're trying to shift the stock of the 100ml, which is this one, and I bought it for £2.50. So stop what you're doing, go to Boots, pick one of these up to try. It's like £2. What's not to love? And I think you'll be really, really impressed. A little goes a long way, so you don't even need the 200ml option. I think the 100 is where it's at, and it's just a really nice texture. You can also keep it in the fridge to keep it super, super cool. Now let's quickly talk eyes and lips. While you're at Boots purchasing your bio oil gel, grab a couple of these. These are the Boots Vitamin C Brightening Hydrogel Patches. They're like £1 each. Put them under the eye. It hydrates you to the gods. It gives a nice brightness, and honestly, it just feels like a little bit at-home spa treat. I love the Jackson Lane Bro Mask, which, alright, are formulated a lot more extensively than this one, but they also come at 10 times the price. So, for a really nice, affordable eye treat, this is one of the best I've found. It's got vitamin C derivative in, some glycerin, which won't cause any irritation or redness, and it just smooths out that under eye area before you put any concealer on to give the under eye a little bit of a snatch early on in the day. And finally, if you're a fan of the Laneige lip sleeping masks, I'm not, don't like Laneige, not cruelty free, and I don't think those masks actually do anything. But if you like a good sleeping mask, this is the one I'd actually switch to. This is the Revolution Skincare Lip Sleeping Mask in Berry. Such a nice product. It's actually more hydrating than the Laneige. It's cruelty free, unlike Laneige. This costs £3, whereas I think the Laneige ones are like £12. So this is just win-win-win, ding, 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 and I love it. I don't personally reach for a sleeping mask with a fragrance every night because I use my own Mad About Skin lip conditioner that I think just has better longer term results. But if you're a sucker for a really nice tasting lip balm and like something to sleep in, this is probably the one that I'd go for. A perfect dupe for that Laneige, which I don't think is worth the hype. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of some recent skincare purchases that I'm absolutely loving. Sound off in the comment section below with your thoughts and feelings on any of these. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.